One of the times that I went to do laundry, I didn't know she was a medium. I didn't know about that, but this medium approached me and she was like, "Oh, I'm doing free readings. Can I read your hand?" And I was like, "Sure, go ahead, read my hand." And, I remember that encounter because I cried because no one had ever told me that they knew about my suffering. So she described my life of all the suffering I lived when I was young. So that really moved me. And I thought, oh man, like finally someone knows, you know? And she said, "I can help you. Like I can help you, but, you have to pay me. So if you want to come tonight to my studio, I'll give you the address and you can come." And I was like, yes, like I'll go. So she told me to bring money. She told me the amount I had to bring. And I was so excited, you know, cause I wanted to be free. I wanted to know why my life was the way it was. I didn't understand. So I remember that I went that same night. I couldn't wait. I went that same night and, she said that she was going to do a reading for me with the cards. So I remember I walked in the studio. She started doing her readings. Everything was normal. She kept confirming to me the abuse. And she also, told me that she can have me speak to my mother. My mother was dead, but I knew that I didn't want to do that. You know, I didn't want to bother my mom because she was dead. So she offered me that. I said, no, leave my mother alone. So there was a moment when she was reading the cards, she was pulling the cards, everything was fine. I remember that she pulled one card. And when she pulled this card, she just went, and then I was like, in me, I thought, oh my gosh, she saw the card of death. You know, like this is it. And she just stayed shocked and she was like, "Can I ask you a question?" And I said, yeah. She's like, "Do you know who God is?" And I was like, "I've heard of him," you know. She's like, "Do you know who the God of the Bible is?" I said, no, you know, I don't. And then she was like, "Well, when I was pulling the cards out, an angel appeared to me and told me that I couldn't continue reading the cards to you because, you know, God wants to speak to you." And I was like, how do you know God if you're a witch? You know, like it didn't make sense. One of the times that I went to